Hello everyone, Michael here with the Daily Note 2 YouTube channel, and welcome to another episode. I have some really great news for you guys that have been asking me about this app specifically called Video Editor, and it was an app that used to exist on the Galaxy Note. Never made it on the US versions of the Galaxy Note because of the processor, and it looked like they pulled it all together because the Galaxy Note 2 certainly didn't come with it, but now it is available in the Samsung apps. So let's go to Samsung apps. And let me show you that it is the top new app in this list. If you don't see it on there, just search for video, and you should be able to see it on the top of that list. Just go to that app, download it, and install it, and then launch it. So let's create a new video. And before we create one from scratch, I just want to show you that there is a predefined theme in there, and it is very sophisticated, but the use is a little limited and you only get that one, but hopefully they'll give us some of these more themes later. And you want to start off by adding media, and as you can see, you could add video, pictures, and even music. And let's select a couple of things to add on here. We'll select this little clip here. You could do it, you could add it by tapping on it, or you could do a tap and drag into different spots. And you can see there's a little gray box that shows up in the middle. You could define transitions later. And these exclamation marks on these videos here, those are video formats that is not recognized. Okay, so I've added all the video clips that I wanted to add, but it seems like none of the slow motion video clips that I shot are compatible, but not a huge deal. So let's click on done. And if you did manage to add a couple of clips that you don't want in there, you could just do a tap and you could just drag to the center to remove. Next, you'll want to trim some of this video. So when you want to trim it, just bring it to the center, just do a quick tap on it, and you could see that the slider showed up. So I just want to capture maybe the last 10 seconds of this video. So I'm just going to bring this slider all the way here. Click on done. Then I'm going to add some written text here. So I'm going to click on it, just do a simple tap, and then I'll choose a pen icon. Then let me define the style and the color. Then I'll click on done. Let's type some text on this video clip. Let's add some transitions. So I'm just going to choose each one because this means no transition. Let me choose each one. A couple of other features that I've noticed. I see this auto edit feature. It looks kind of cool. It looks like they'll put something cool together automatically, and you can see what happens. I'll leave that up to you guys to discover. You could add sound effects, and they have a pretty good collection of sound effects. So let's just add that. I know it's kind of out of place, but maybe we could move it. Drag and move. Then you could actually add your voice to it if you want to. Don't necessarily want to do that right now. Do get a preview, so drag this to the front. Okay, there's that. And when you're adding new media, you could actually record the video. And I also want to state that you could add pictures as well, and music. And I'm going to click on this. It might take a while, or the first time you click on music or pictures, it's going to take a while to load it, like a couple of minutes, and it might seem frozen, but don't cancel out of it. Just leave it alone for a couple of minutes, and it is going through all your music and trying to get just trying to get this list created. So I'm going to add some music here. Okay, I chose some music I've owned. I have some commercial licenses for by Dano Music. Okay, and I'm just about done. And when you hit the menu button, you could choose save for this file. You could also do an export. I'm going to export it into actually 480p because I tried 720p earlier here, and it seems to get stuck at 90%. I wasn't sure if it was a video causing it, but I'm going to choose 480p. Just keep it as project 4. So it looks like it's done exporting the video, so let's watch it. So a couple of additional tips is that because of the problems I noticed trying to export to 720p video, I wouldn't necessarily go overboard making these extremely long video clips. First try maybe a minute and 3 minutes and see if 720p or 480p works, and gradually move on from there, because I would hate for you guys to spend an hour making a 30-minute video and then realizing you could only make up to 5 minutes at the quality you want. And the files actually end up here, so go to My Files and you'll notice that it's in All Files, SD card 0. Then scroll down to Video Maker. Here we go, Video Maker, and you could see the project 4 is there. And you notice some bugs there. You could see that listen to the sizzle. I had that text up on this video, but it showed up a little bit prematurely. Some of these video clips I shot with my very much older camera, or much older Galaxy. And here's one last bug that I wanted to point you guys out to. Seems like the video, the sound, the audio files stops prematurely, maybe like 10 seconds or so. Last couple of things is that after you export it, when you go back to the video editor, you'll notice that it was saved as a project in there for you. And one last thing I forgot to point you guys out to is that you could add Instagram like effects to your video by hitting this magic wand. This looks like the same list that is available to you when you're shooting with camera, but I see that this effect here actually looks very different from the cold or warm vintage filter. So it just works a little bit differently. So I'll add this video that I created at the end of this episode if you guys want to check it out. And if you're looking for any kind of video editing solution on the Android, I highly recommend this because there really are no alternatives. And luckily our only solution for doing this is a great one, and it is provided by none other than Samsung. And anyway, that's the end of this episode. So I hope you guys, if you haven't been to my channel already, please come by to my channel and check out my 100+ videos on the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, because I create an episode a day so that you can get the most out of your Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Once again, thank you for watching.